so today we're doing lesson 7-4, and the beginning is on page 238, and it's called the walking club. And this is actually something you guys can do in outside exercise time. Anyway, so we are going to talk about problem solving by using multiples of fractions or adding fractions with repeated addition. And so if you look at number 1, it says Katie walks the same distance at every meeting. Find out how far she will walk after 2 meetings. So if you look in the table, it says Katie walks 2/3 of a mile in 1 meeting. So if she walks 2/3 of a mile in 1 meeting, there's my 2/3 here, and she walks another meeting, which is another 2/3, 2 more thirds. How far has she walked? We know she's walked 4/3, or 1 1/3. So for a picture, you could draw a number line. You could also do 2/3 for the first meeting plus 2/3 for the second meeting is a total of 4/3. And you know that this is more than 1. So if I take that 1 whole away, which is 3/3, I have 1 whole and then 1 more third. So she walked 1 1/3 miles. I could write that as a multiplication equation. So I know I have 1 group of 2/3 and 2 groups of 2/3. So to write it as a multiplication equation, I would write it as 2 groups of 2/3. And I know with multiplying a whole number and a fraction, I multiply my whole number times the numerator. 2 times 2 is 4, and it's 4/3. You can keep solving all the problems through there. Make sure you're paying attention to what your numerators and denominators are and trying to reduce them to the whole numbers. If I answered the question between what 2 whole numbers does her mileage count, what does it say? Does my answer lie? Then I know my answer right here is between that whole number of 1 and the whole number of 2, because a whole number is a number that does not have any fractions. Okay, good luck.